Good morning. So this is my first attempt at an introduction to this vlog. I have not done a vlog before. I have written many journals and some blog posts, and I had the idea the other day to just do a vlog. I can go into why later, but I'm just gonna try, and I don't have this scripted, which is probably not the best idea, but the title of this is going to be Introduction First Attempt, and we're going to just see. I'm going to just test the lighting, the positioning, whether or not I want to do this often and consistently. And we'll just see. But I just wanted to put something out because I think about it often and we talk about it. I've talked about it with friends, and I'm identifying different things in my life that because of fear I don't do, or I do differently. And I want to be mindful of eradicating any of those things or altering them so that I don't operate in fear and give fear any room to breathe in my life. So part of that is this vlog. My goal is to just post it anyway, even if it's awful and I'm rambling and it seems like I have poor eye contact and my background is not great and my lighting is not great, and it's clearly unscripted, like I said, but I'm just gonna post it because that's okay. This is not gonna be about a perfect situation or perfect scenario, certainly not about a perfect life. So yeah, this is just me on a journey discovering different things and inviting you to come along. What do I expect? I believe you should have vision and purpose and goals for things. And so if I'm being honest, right, because again, no fear, not being consumed with people's opinions, I hope that this becomes something that I can do long term, that I can invite people into my life, that I can share things that will help them grow and understand and not feel alone, maybe bring some perspective to some things. And yeah, just honestly, as a believer, I think of John the Baptist in the Bible, who was a voice in the wilderness saying, make way or prepare for the Lord's coming, right? And that sounds super deep, and I didn't even think about that much until this moment, but I do want to make sure that this vlog, the purpose is ultimately to point to Christ. I am a believer, a Christian. I believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of, but also equivalent to God, and that He came down from heaven, took the form of a human person, first as a baby, lived a full life, died as the sacrifice for our sins. He died in our place so that we don't have to automatically do something bad and die. That's not our story because of Christ. And so that reality changes everything. It changes everything about who I am, what I believe, how I think, the way I relate to people, the way I see myself. But it's definitely a learning. It's a learning that's happening. My camera just went dark. I don't know how to do these things. This is new. But so that's something that you really should know about me off the bat. Just that I am a believer. That's going to color everything I say and do here. I welcome any comments and challenges to that. If you think like, hey, sis, you sound a little off today, or this doesn't sound like something that Christ would say, or whatever. I welcome that, because I want this to be a dialogue. I want this to be an exchange. And I'm learning. Like, you see this setup is not like a professional one. It's just not. I'm not a professional at this yet. I could be, but yeah, this is just me wanting to share my heart and share my life. I find journaling to be therapeutic, but also I struggle with the consistency of it because, I think like writing a long time, it gets tiring. And then typing, I don't like the way I type on my laptop. I mean, I know, little things, right? Little things. But yeah, so I'm going to try vlogging. Maybe that's a better way to help document this season of life, and kind of just invite people along. So yeah, I think that's about it for today. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I would like to share. This is happening during the COVID-19 pandemic. I've been working from home for my job. It's not as demanding, just based on my role, my position. So that gives me some time to like play around with other things and whole other, skills and kind of, just do things I don't always get to do. Read and talk to people and, yeah, deal with some things. It's been good, but it's been hard this time. And so I think that's also part of it is just, it's been so much has happened. So much has happened in a few short weeks, my perspective has changed on some things. The Lord just really helped me. He's just really helped me because He's still helping me. He's still helping me through some things. But He's so good. God is so good. And, okay, the other thing you should really know about me, I'm a crier. Don't be alarmed. There may be times I just, it sounds silly to say, I cry. I mean, just whenever there's like an overwhelming anything, right? Like I cry when I'm happy. I cry when I'm sad. I cry when I laugh a lot. I'm a crier. That's just the thing about me. It's okay. If I cry and my mascara runs, so be it. We're just going to roll with it. But yeah, so yeah, God is really good. And learning more about Him and how He loves me and being forced into a time where I'm reminded of how much I need Him, how much I depend on Him, and just how big He is and how little I am, yeah, this has been a time of doing that, of realizing more in my face, like how great God is and how much I need Him and what a big part of my life He is. And in doing that, this is what one thing I love about God. Sorry, I think I might be talking too fast, but is I know for me, when I've tried to like find myself or like to find myself apart from God, it's always failure for a myriad of reasons. But the more I learn about God, the more I just think about how much He loves me and how He's always been there, always been a friend and a father and a provider and a keeper, and always, brought correction and just been a stabilizing force in my life. The more I realize, the more He changes me, like knowing Him changes me and helps me to see and appreciate and embrace who He made me to be. And that's one thing that's so important to me, like people being able to flourish with their true, authentic selves, not feeling they have to put on airs or protect themselves or be guarded. That's something that in this season right now, I'm actively working on. And it's crazy. It's just so crazy how the world will lie to us, and how Satan will lie to us, and how our past will lie to us, and just different things, that we start to believe and accept about ourselves, and then behave accordingly. So anyway, I'm hoping that this is helpful to other people as I invite you into this journey. My goal is to be as transparent as I can as I talk about things. I want to be clear and careful, though, to not, this is my business, right, that I'm putting out. My intention is not to put other people's business out. So to whatever degree I can, I'm going to try to protect the anonymity of the people in my life while being transparent. And it's funny, I was tweeting actually about needing a pseudonym because I was for a book and wanting to just be transparent and just lay it all out and not worry about backlash for the people I love. And so it's funny that I think it was the Lord that just gave me this idea. Nope, you're gonna do a vlog because then they can see your face and they know who you are and you can't hide. And yeah, I've hidden for so long for so many reasons, and a lot of it was fear of rejection, fear of vulnerability, but I mean really, which is ultimately fear of rejection, pride, which also happens to be rooted in rejection because I don't want to let you see too much of the real me for you to then decide that you want nothing to do with me, right? Like that's the underlying thought there. But a lot of fear in my life, and it's crazy because I didn't notice how much until God started peeling back the layers and kind of forcing me to deal with it. But yeah, that's the old season, and so I'm committing to living my life the way God made me. As a warrior, as a woman who is confident and sure of who she is in Him because of God. Not just walking around confident in anything else, like nothing else. I'm aware that everything else in life could fall apart, die, nothing else is a firm foundation but God. That's just true. So anyway, this video is longer than I thought. It's 10 minutes. And so if you're watching, thank you. Yeah, and I don't know where this is going to go. I don't. I really don't. But I'm down for the ride. And if nothing else, I would like a way to document this season of my life. So that I can look back on this a month from now, 3 months from now, and say, like, God, this is a big part of the process. Like, I know that so much of what's happening right now is processing me. And is God really, like, taking out just junk, right? That for all these years has been piling up in my heart, in my life, in my mind, in my habits, in my attitude. And he's like, you know, just, you can, I don't want to live like I've been living. I don't want to be afraid to do things. I don't want to be afraid of people's opinions. I don't want to be punked by the enemy. You know, like, that's just whack. So, sorry, this camera keeps going out. I gotta talk to somebody about how to keep this light on. Anyway, maybe it's not showing up for you guys, but I feel like it is. In any case, let me just touch this thing. Because I don't know if it's gonna go out again. Anyway, if you're here, if you're watching, thanks for coming along. If not, if it's just me and Jesus here, that's cool. You know, that's cool. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to document all this stuff and process all this, and we'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes. All right, you guys have a great day. I've got some errands to run. Yeah, got some things to take care of today. So it's been an experience. All right, bye.